simple answer to that. No doctor, no person, no one can tell you, oh, you'll be healed in 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. And you don't know what to expect. This year was the most challenging, the most difficult. I got these terrible injuries, the house, the fires, so many things that are trying to knock me off my feet. It's either going to make you or break you.
Hey, what's going on, Generation Iron fans? Nick Trigili here, bringing you guys another episode of the Bodybuilding Coach. On this segment, we talk about training, nutrition, and supplements. Today's episode, I'm going to talk to you guys about how much do you keep from cycling steroids? Is it a lot? Is it a little? Is it nothing? Is it all bogus? So, first off, this video is all my opinion only. This is not directing you in any way or telling you to do this or that. This is only my opinion, strictly my opinion. This is from my experience that I've had in the bodybuilding and fitness world for most of my life. Like I said, you guys could have a different opinion or do different things that I suggest. And I'm not telling you to go out there and do anything. So, in order for me to talk about this video, I just want to make that clear. First thing I want to say about this video is this. Everyone's results are going to be different. If you line up 10 people, give them all the same cycle, give them the same food, give them the same training regimen, give them the same sleep, there's all the variables are the same. All 10 people will probably have pretty different results. It might be like 3 to 5 people that might have very similar, but most of all, they're all going to be mostly different. That's because all our genetics are different. Now, next, we have to understand that there's a lot of variables going into this when you use a cycle. How much someone's putting stress on their body, how well someone's eating, the quality of the food, the quality of the supplements they're using, how hard they train, how far they're pushing themselves, the sleep pattern, and obviously genetics are number one. So when you put that all into the equation to figure out how someone's going to react on a cycle, there's obviously not really the clear, distinct answer. So when I tell people, well, how much am I going to gain off this? Or how much am I going to lose fat? Or what am I going to look like after this? I essentially don't know, but I give you an idea of what could happen. I give you also the most extreme results, and I give you the worst results, which is nothing. And it does happen, guys. I can give someone a whole cycle and expect to see this big dramatic change, and not much might happen. Their genetics might be that, I don't want to use the word bad, but in reality it is. Their genetics are not that responsive. Their hormonal response is not that good. They might see minimal to zero results. It might take their body a couple cycles or 6 months or longer to see any type of change. So I tell people some have to have more patience than others. Some respond literally the second they take something. It's so crazy the drastic difference between the people. So to answer your question, guys, there really is no distinct answer on how well someone's going to respond or how much you're going to keep after. Now, I can tell you the best way to keep gains after, and that's this. Always, always, always eat the best, highest quality food you can for every meal. Don't load up on junk now because you're using some type of PED. That does not give you any excuse to go F off on your diet. Effing off on your diet is only going to get you fat and worse, and not really any results. Staying strict on and having nutritious food, nutrient-dense food, that's going to obviously absorb well and let your body grow from it and put muscle on and lean muscle tissue, not fat and water and distension of your belly and everything else. Preservatives and frozen foods and eating out all the time, that is not going to get you results. Getting your results is putting in your body what you know what's in the food, the quality of the food. You cook it at home or you're buying it from some type of meal plan service now that obviously delivers really good food. I didn't have that growing up, so it was very hard for me. I had to cook every one of my meals. or pay someone to do it. That's when a girlfriend comes in handy, guys. Or a girl that's doing prep. You have your boyfriend do it for you. But yeah, so eating quality food while you're on, and always eating quality food. You shouldn't just eat quality food because you're using PEDs or on a cycle. You should always eat quality food. That is your fuel, guys. I can't stress. You guys may think I'm fibbing because I'm IPP Pro or because I've been there or whatever the excuse. I'm going to sound really cliche, but if you're not eating quality food and you're not eating consistently every day, you will gain zero results on a PED cycle. If you're not fueling that machine, nothing will happen. I promise you, nothing will happen. I've seen people try to test me that hire me and say, "Oh, I'm only going to do I'm going to do 3 shakes and 3 meals." I'm like, "It's not going to work." "Oh no, my buddy did it. It worked." Okay, well your buddy's probably genetically gifted. That's why. But it's not going to work for people that need all the food, every little last bite. Trust me, that one meal will make a difference. If you're eating 5 meals every day and I have 6, it's going to make a difference. That's a lot of calories you're missing. You guys don't understand how important food is, and eating the right foods the right time of day and fueling the machine after your workouts. Sleep. I can't stress how much sleep is important. I'm telling you, my body would dramatically be a huge difference for the weeks I would sleep and not go out and then party on the weeks, and then party the weeks that I went out and not sleep. My body was totally different look. Totally different look. My workouts were shit. I felt like crap. My digestive system was off. My energy was low. And then the difference between when I was getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep every day and getting a nap in and rested and fueled and hydrated, worlds of difference. Even though you want to make all the excuses in the world that it's okay that you can do this, I can go out every night and do this, I can juggle it, I can balance it, I'm the man. You really can't, trust me. If you actually look back and see the time frame when you were serious and when you were doing that, the difference in the quality of your body is way different, guys, way different. Bodybuilding is very lonely. It's a solo sport. As much people want to say it's a team sport, yeah, you have a support team, but you're not really doing it with anyone else. You're doing it by yourself as much as you want to admit. Whether you have some girlfriend or boyfriend, you're still doing it by yourself. It's up to you to put the food in your mouth. It's up to you to feed yourself. It's up to you to get through the workout. No one else can do it for you. So you have to do the long, lonely road by yourself if you really want to achieve that physique that you desire. It's long and lonely, guys, and you're going to have to sacrifice things. You're going to have to miss, some occasions, or maybe work out really late at night. Like the sacrifice doesn't have to be missing something, but the sacrifice might have to be staying up late, or maybe squeezing it in early in the morning before work, the workout. Like whenever you can get it in, you can get it in. Whenever you get a meal in on the run, maybe in the bathroom at work because you can't eat, or whatever the case may be. Sit in your car on your work lunch break, or sneak off and slam a shake. Like you have to make it work if you really want this to work. Because not the world keeps turning. Whether you want to be a bodybuilder or not, guys, the world keeps going. The world doesn't stop because Joe wants to be a professional bodybuilder or Nick want to be Mr. USA. I still had to get my meals in no matter what I was doing and no matter what work demand I had, no matter what bills I had to pay. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. I know I'm getting off topic here about how you keep your gains, but this stuff matters too. Make sure you're getting all the necessary things done to keep those gains. Make sure you're training every day. Make sure when you come off that you're keeping the same schedule. That's what a lot of people don't do. They think because, I'm PCT now, I can take it easy. No, you should be doubling down now because you're off, because now you got to work that much harder because you're natural. You don't have the benefit of the PEDs in your system. So you have to work hard now, really freaking hard. You got to push your body past that shitty zone where I don't want to do this or I'm tired. There is no excuses, guys. So when you come off, you train just as hard, you eat just as hard, you sleep just as hard. There is no break. You understand? That's why there's only a small percentage of people that are professional bodybuilders. And there's only a small people that are professional bodybuilders at the elite level. I mean the elite, top 10, top 15, top 20 in the world. There's a very small crowd. Think about how many people that is compared to the world. 20 people. Let's say, fuck it guys, let's say 100 people. Let's say there's a top 100 bodybuilders in the world. That is still not even cracking the 1% or even 0.001% of the world population. That's a very small amount of people when you think about it. So for people that have that type of dedication, it's a very rare specimen. So it might not just be for you. Guys, as far as getting the most results when you're on, you know what you have to do. train hard. Just same thing when you come off. Train hard, eat hard, sleep hard. Make sure you have quality stuff, number one. Make sure it's pure. It's not using any crap. Be careful. Please be careful. And of course, number one, always be smart with the stuff. Don't overdose it. Do minimal. Do moderate. You don't need to overdo it. More is not compensating for anything, okay? If you're not getting results on mediocre stuff, maybe you should consider maybe getting something else because it's not good quality. Or maybe you should consider doing something else like playing soccer if you don't have a hyper-responsive, you know? Don't spend endless amounts of money on this. Stay healthy with it, okay? Don't make yourself unhealthy to be a bodybuilder. That's not bodybuilding. Be healthy and do this. Enjoy it. Have fun. Guys, I'm signing out. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you're following Generation Iron. And of course, myself, Nick Trigili, and Nick World Class. Signing out. Take care, guys.
There's no simple answer to that. No doctor, no person, no one can tell you, oh, you'll be healed in 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. And you don't know what to expect. This year was the most challenging, the most difficult. I got these terrible injuries, the house, the fires, so many things that are trying to knock me off my feet. It's either going to make you or break you.